Wow. Hi, it's the Clay Nelson Light Bouncer. Boy, I don't know how you guys are doing this, but I didn't even announce it. You know, the local phone number to get a hold of me on the air is 564-1290. If you're streaming long distance, it's 866-564-1290. And if you want to send emails, wow, I mean, you guys are doing it without me telling you. You can go to clay@mediasb.com. That's clay@mediasb.com. Now, we've got a couple of people on the line. Let's just pick a button and go for it.
We do. We have Megan. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Megan.
Hi, Clay. I have a question. I have a friend who apparently...
Aha! Another friend question. Aha!
Well, this is an actual friend who has asked me for a large sum of money.
Oh, my gosh. Okay.
And...
personal friend?
A personal friend. And the truth is I could probably swing it.
Yeah.
But I'm really hesitant to do this. And I feel like I should probably tell him no, but I don't want to ruin our friendship.
Okay. Now, do I have permission to shoot really straight with you?
Sure.
Whenever you're going to loan someone money, you need to be the bank. And when's the last time you heard of a bank loaning money without collateral?
They don't.
Okay, so yeah, usually they don't, hon. So if you're going to loan money to someone, make sure that you have collateral backed up to facilitate the possibility of them not having the cash, all right? Mm-hmm. Next is I would never, ever loan a friend money that I expected to get back. So if you can't go with not getting it back, don't loan it.
Okay.
Can you hear that?
Yeah. So it's
Okay. Now number 3, let me help you here. Okay. Mm-hmm. Number 3 is if you're not going to loan them the money, or you are, and they have good collateral, make sure the collateral is good. Go ahead and loan them the money, and make sure if they don't pay it back and do everything by the book, you take the collateral and you liquidate and get your money back that way. All right. I rarely have heard of anybody borrowing money from a friend where they had a problem where they didn't lose the friendship. Okay?
Uh-huh.
So you got a lot at stake here. Mm-hmm. Okay, now last but not least, if you're not going to loan them the money and you want to help them, find another way for them to get the money.
Help them.
Yeah, help them with the process, not with the end product, okay?
That makes complete, perfect sense.
Way cool. Thanks for calling.
Can I add one quick thing to that?
Susan's talking to you now.
Susan.
If you do decide to loan the money, be sure you get it in writing. Mm-hmm. Like, write down all the details.
All right.
Not only in writing, but also witnessed.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to be legal beagle. Some of the biggest messes I've seen or quite frankly, had to unravel in my consulting career is loaning friends money.
Okay.
Okay?
All right. Well, thank you very much.
Very much.
Thanks,
now, are
Megan.
you streaming in now?
I am, and I got the phone number because I heard you say you're finding me without me giving the number. I found your number on your website.
Wow. And can you see Susan's hair? Do you know that she just got a new hairdryer with a diffuser on it?
Aren't those great?
Geez, even she knows what it is. God. Okay, well, thanks very much for calling in.
Thanks for the help.
Take care.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
Well, Clay, next on the line, we have Victoria.
Victoria, hi. What can I do for you?
Hi, yeah. This question relates to an email that you just spoke about.
Yeah.
Except mine's a little bit different.
Okay.
I need to take some time off from my job, and my boss is a close friend of mine. And I'm not necessarily intimidated by her, but I don't want her to feel like I'm taking advantage of her as a friend and as a boss.
Yeah.
So how can I ask for the time off but not make her feel like I'm taking advantage of her?
Well, shoot straight. And you know how you just said it to me? Mm-hmm. Say it to her.
Okay.
And say, hey, look, I've got to be straight with you. I need to take some time off, and I don't want to abuse our friendship. I just want to be straight. Mm-hmm. So I want you to understand that my request can be denied if you choose to from a business standpoint, and we have to agree that it's not going to affect our relationship.
Okay.
And if we can get it done and we can take the time off, I would sincerely appreciate it. I just want you to know it's not something that I'm coming after or need to have, and whether I get it or not, what affect our friendship.
Okay, easy enough.
Yes, it's called straight talk. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Good.
Well, thank you.
Thanks for calling, my friend.
Clay,
Yeah.
You noticed on the other line there was someone else ringing while you were chatting there with Victoria, and that gentleman actually called, wanted to know about kind of what CD sets are available, especially anything that might particularly relate to asking what you want.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Now let me see. Now there is several CD sets out there. Now, I've got the Getting Started series, which is all about getting ready to know what you want before you ask for it, all right? Then there's the Taking Care of Me series, which is all about accountability, personal planning, and life balance, which requires a lot of asking for what you want. And then there's Building Your Future series, which is all about becoming a better leader, about team building and asking for what you want. And then What's Beyond Success? How do you ask for and get what you haven't figured out yet? That's the third set. So the CD series is all about who do I have to be to get clear about who I am and what I want, and then be smart enough to ask for it in a way that other people want to help me so I can get to it easier, quicker, and with less expense. What do you think, Susan? Pretty good, huh?
Yes. Excellent.
Well, that was cool. Did he leave a name or anything?
He didn't. He called in. I thought that was very cool.
Wow, cool. So you can get to those CDs on my website, claynelsonlifebalance.com, and just go to the button that says products, and off you go. Put them in the grocery cart and push the button. Give a credit card. You can have it that way. Or you can call me at 805-682-8712 and ask for whatever you choose to have. You know, some other things I've got on the website is how to hold yourself accountable for learning how to ask for what you want. It's called the Accountability Workbook. And then there's the Business Planning Book that's all about asking for what you want. So there's all kinds of things that would...
All kinds of little treats
yeah,
on there.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. What a great question. I wish he'd have left his name.
I know. Thank you for calling in. That was cool.
Thank you, Mr. Anonymous, for calling in. That was really cool. All right, now... the show is all about asking for what you want. So it's not only the process of asking for what you want, but wouldn't it be cool if you knew what you wanted before you asked for it? I mean, duh. All right, so you have to get very, very clear about other people cannot read your mind, all right? No one else can read your mind. Second, you have to get real straight with yourself that you have to give up being afraid. You have to give up the fear of looking bad. You have to give up the fear of being told no. No, Susan. We can't do that right now, but later you can have anything you want.
Okay.
Now, you have to give up fear and worry of being not good enough, all right? Like I'm not good enough to really have what I want, all right? You have to give up, here's a good one, the fear of actually getting what you want. Now, that's a big one, ladies and gentlemen. It's like, you say, I'd rather struggle than have it. I'd rather be in fear than actually get past all of that. I know more about struggle than I know about success. Can you hear that?
Like in their comfort zone.
Yeah, in their comfort zone, yeah. Mm-hmm. Now, you have to get clear about who you are around the word no. If they say no to me, what do I do? Well, what you do is, remember earlier we talked about the email that came in and says, hey, can I talk to you about something? They say, no, I can't do it right now. And you say, oh, well, thank you. So when can we do it? Mm-hmm. All right. It's not like, growl. It's about when can we do it? It's called being unstoppable.
I'm going to have to eat some worms here. I don't know.
Yeah. All right. And remember we talked about kids being unstoppable? Mm-hmm. And I asked everybody on the show, I said, hey, have you ever been a kid? Have you ever been a youngster? And everybody goes, yay. Well, guess what? You can be anything you want to be, anytime you want to be it. Okay? Now, I got to take a break now. When we get back, I'm going to talk about point number 4, and that's being unstoppable on your own behalf. And then there's 3 or 4 other points about how to really get what you want and how to really get clear about what it is. So you're listening to the Clay Nelson Life Balance Hour on KZSB AM 1290 in Santa Barbara. So get on back here.